Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malin10. We're back again for another day. Path of Exile. Here we go. All right. So we do got some things that are going on. So before we actually start, pirates got me again. This better be better. They better not. Oh. Uh-oh.
Those filthy opportunists will be next. Be crushed! Sink! Run you through! Be washed away! Face the wrath of the sea! Sink! Run you through! Sink! Be washed away! Face the wrath of the sea!
What's up?
Run you through! Give me an admiral's burial.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Guess what? My stuff is... Yeah, my stuff is not functioning. Uh-oh. Ooh, hold on for a second. Separate way. All right. So what we got to do is, like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted. Let's get in here and figure out what's going on. How many hours do we gotta wait till my ship goes? So we got another hour before my ship goes, gets to where it needs to be. That's okay. That's an hour. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
Exile?
The dump.
Okay. Looks like we gonna have to go on out here. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm trying to make it so I don't actually have to change my see, this is all supposed to get better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do here, and then we get this one. There's a creature in my closet. Hear him rumbling round the distance. The humbling sound. I knocked outside my window. And it's to me now. Never let you down. So one of the things that we're going to try to do is, so this is where right now I am not doing that great in I forgot to ask Gankenstein, did he make that ring? Or did he buy that ring?
You did it.
Have you ever heard?
Take care.
Goodbye. Well, it took.
Bye.
Let's go, people. Let's get all this taken care of. Alright. Put this one in here because we're gonna chance ourselves a good belt. We're gonna chance ourselves a good belt. And we're gonna put this one right up in the here. We're gonna keep going. Boom. Move forward. You know, I think I'm gonna switch up my build configuration a little bit because I just don't like like that. That's a surge. That was a surge. That was the arc surge. Working on it. I still think that we still have a far way to go mana wise, because we're just not regenerating enough mana fast enough. And we might actually have to put clarity in. There we go.
Rest, my child. Be free from the torments of immortal.
A mother's keen.
You sacrifice your own daughter for the cause?
There we go. There we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep on running. Oh, confusing, baby. There we go. not like us. They not like us. Here we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Truly become the heretic, dabbling in foul alchemy.
Do it! That's right. That's right, we working on it. Still trying to level up this living lightning build. We're doing pretty good with it. I mean, even though I'm, you know, I'm trying to be cheap, and I still need to get some fire and some cold resistances and stuff like that. You reign supreme? Why do you reign supreme? Pangea duel. Oh, who'd you duel? I didn't see the duel. I'm sorry. Nobody. Ah, okay. Didn't like me. Of course, I can't figure out which way I'm supposed to be going. Makes this terrible. Hold on for a second. Escape. How do you join the duel? Is that it? Yes, I've joined Let's see how this duel goes. Wow, you take very little damage. I keep missing. You got more hit points than I do, I'll tell you that. I'm about to fall over. I'm about to fall over dead. Look at that. Get him, Mountain 10. Get him. Come on. Get him, Mountain 10. Get him. Oh, no, no. He did 12 points of damage. Ah, there you go. 9 points. Miss. Oh, oh, oh. Get him. Get him. Get him, Mountain 10. Get him. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I'm about to fall over. Ah, I missed. I missed. I'm tired. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, I missed again. I'm down. I'm down. The winner is All We Did Yet. The winner is All We Did Yet. That was a battle. What happened? Did I lose something? Did I lose? I hope I didn't lose piece of gear or something like that. I'd be mad. That was so good. You got all my gear? Hold up. Is that what happens in a duel? That's just terrible. Especially since I had some pretty good pieces of gear. Just messing with you. Give me a second. Want a shot at the belt? No, not right this very second. I'm in the middle of trying to. That's interesting. It's long as I can keep the as long as I can keep everything going, I'm usually it's actually pretty good. So that's Crackling Lance. I wonder what happens if I decide to change. I'm gonna change. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about changing over from Crackling Lance to something like, instead of Crackling Lance, knock over to one of the other powers like Shock Nova and see if it, you know, if that'll work better for me. But let's just be honest, Shock Nova might be the better call, because Crackling Lance, yeah, that gets the other things on the outside, but Shock Nova might actually pick up. Let's do Shock Nova real quick. Shock Nova. We'll just change this out real quick. It's just a real quick, because we're just trying to see if we get better. Oh, why would I do that? No, that ain't gonna work. Lightning arrow. That's well. I would actually need to have a bow equipped. So what I'm trying to do is look like the Shock Nova does make sure that if you're near me, you get you're getting cursed. But I want to also make sure I can get cursed things that are a distance from me. Shock Nova's not large enough. The circle's not large enough for it to be a benefit to me. You see? That's where my problem is. So what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to switch out to something else. Now I've tried a couple of different powers, but so Crackling Lance actually goes out and it hits multiple people, okay? And I can get multiple people. I tried Arc Surge, but what happened with Arc Surge was the first guy got hit and got cursed. Nobody else looked like they got cursed. So I was like, that's not good. Why isn't it working exactly the way I expected it to work? Okay, so I need something that's going to hit multiple people not close to me, but and it has to be a spell, yes. But it has to hit multiple people distance from me. And so where my problem is like this one. I put this back in place and I'll show you. But Storm Call requires a time frame though. It's like boom, and then boom, it goes off. I'm moving constantly really too fast for me to be waiting for Storm Call to kick off to hit somebody. You see what I'm saying? I need something that's going to hit multiple people. It'll pop often. We can try it. We can try it, but I just don't know if it's gonna. It'll be we'll look at. We can. Hey, trust me. This is experimentation. Storm Call. We'll put that one in place. Oh, I got something. Something's gonna cost me. What it was it? Hey, I got a div. I made a div, people. All right, so yeah, for C and for no. You're right. This is all about trying to figure out if certain things work. This build is still, even though it's looking like it's okay, it's still an experiment. It might not last long to it might not go very long. And what I mean by that is it might not be able to be a good long-term type thing. So what I want to be able to generate enough damage that I could actually just run around the screen and just be wiping things out. Now, I am definitely not finished in my minion increasing damage piece here. I have more gem slots and stuff like that, or that I need to put in place. Arc, now that's what I thought too. That's why I went with Arc Surge, right? Because Arc Surge, it says beam splits towards 5 additional targets. What was going on though was it hits one, he gets cursed, and the other people don't get anything. So I'm wondering if Arc might be a good one too, because if I hit one and it chains, will those chains also get it? Yeah, it does sound like a bug. It might be a bug. I'm just like I wanted, I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Let's try the Storm Call configuration and see if it works out. But you're right, it might be a bug. See where Storm Call is popping up? It did pop up earlier, just a FYI, it did show up. See? I'm trying to, it popped up right back here. Right here when I was over here. I'm trying, and so that doesn't really work out because I'm trying to, well, like I said, curse individuals so I can do more. So I do more damage. So my living lightning does more damage. And if it's blowing up after things are dead or going, it's not worth it. It's not working. So I'm gonna try back the Arc Surge. Ooh. Oh, that sucked. But that's okay. We are definitely getting better. We're definitely getting better. Oh, I just saw what you said about giving it a chance on rare packs. The rare packs are not where my problem is. It's I mean I can get if it comes down to rare packs or something like that, then Arc Surge will work. What I'm just trying to do is make it easier for when I hit things, it'll just they So I was also thinking of another way of doing it, okay? Doing this build. There was another thought process I had, which was there was another thing that I was thinking about doing, which is was it death? All right, now that. No, that wasn't it. There we go. Was doing something like this. But the problem with that was I couldn't do that with the current configuration. And what I mean by that is the minions that I have don't take any damage. The minions that I'm using don't take any damage. So the only time that they can die from timeout from when they attack things and they die. But I don't know if that's if that'll be enough to sustain the loop. Just gonna throw it in a little differently this time. There's always the classic Wave of Conviction. I already have Wave of Conviction. I have it. I already have it. I don't know if you noticed it. It goes off. I have Wave of Conviction just for lightning exposure, nothing else. But I could double up that power. I was trying to fill slots. So I have two cast when damage powers. One is the doing Wave of Conviction. The other one is doing the cursing. But I could move Wave of Conviction into the slot that does the cursing, and that could save me a little bit of mana, because I do see that I have a mana issue. I'm still trying to determine how I'm gonna get extra mana with this build. So what I could do is, so I got Wave of Conviction in this one, and I could just go that and save this to be used for something else. It, you know, and it might save me a lot more mana, because I am casting with damage taking. I was doing 3 total spells with cast when damage taken. Now I'm only doing 2, which is one is going to be Immortal Call. And the other one's Wave of Conviction. Desecrate and detonate dead? Yeah, that's true. For extra damage, that could work. But if I did desecrate and detonate dead, I still would have to figure out how to deal with my mana usage.
At last.
So this experimental build is interesting. I haven't gotten it to where it needs to be, but it's interesting. And we're working on it. We're working on it. And as soon as I can get that worked out, or I need to get it to a point where I can say yes, good, bad, or this is a funny build, not necessarily a good build, or like an example is like my ball lightning build. My ball lightning orbiting was the greatest build ever. It was fun to play. Terrible in damage. It said it did more damage theoretically, but it really didn't. It didn't do the damage. And there was mechanical issues with it. So ball lightning or orbiting, where the problem was, I could get it to execute the ball lightning, right? Where the problem was, and this is the problem. If this pillar is the mob, as soon as I would be walking around trying to do damage, it's perfectly fine. And you would see it. But what would happen is as soon as the ball gets out to about here, it wouldn't actually do any damage. So I'm sitting there with like, I had maximum amount of balls out, which is like, you know, I forgot what the number was. And it was supposed to be doing like 2.4 million points of damage. But I would sit there with all of them out and the damage would just barely tick off the guy. So what was going on was it was never generating, or it would get, when the balls get to the maximum location, there was no damage. And that actually pretty much demolished the build. Also, you had other issues that if the ball, let's say if I had a ball lightning and it was out and I had all my ball lightnings out, when it hit this pillar right here, they would dissipate. Instantly gone. So you would lose DPS from hitting the wall. You would lose DPS from when things got too far away from your body. And it's like, okay, well how am I supposed to do damage then? How am I, you know, where is my damage supposed to be coming from? And so that was the major problem with ball lightning of orbiting. Now I thought about different ways of making that build better, but then I would have to change the build. I was doing it off of a saboteur, getting double triggers and stuff like that. So I was getting tons of balls of lightning out. Well, the only way to get it so it actually would do better, in my opinion, would be switch over to Pathfinder, so that when a ball hits a wall, it would rotate back or continue to go, not dissipate, not disappear. Then also another thing is, instead of increased area of effects, you wanted to decrease your area of effect as much as possible. Keep the ball tight around you. I thought of ways to fix it, but I never really went back to it because it, you know, I get ooh shiny. So after I get all the minion stuff that I have in place, my then next question will be, or it would be is, do I go hybrid with some of the things that I'm thinking I might need to do? Okay, and what I mean by that is, so I still do damage from Herald of Thunder. So after, so right now with the build and the way that I have the build built,
This ghastly nightmare must be put to an
I'm
end.
using an 8 here. And so I'm using an 8 here. I've got lightning nodes here. I've got lightning nodes here. Do I really need those nodes? Also I'm supposed to spec into the lightning nodes here. Do I really need those nodes? Is that a good thing to have? It's not a bad thing to have. I don't know yet. So as soon as I get as much things as I can for minions and get the minion stuff up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I need to go hybrid. In other words, hybrid type damage where I'm doing damage and my minions are doing damage as well, or should I go deep into, trying to get the minions to do as much damage as I possibly can? So I did learn a couple of different things from when I was doing research for the build, and that makes it a little bit easier for me to deal with some of the stuff. Because if you remember, we went to what's it called? Path of I can't think of the name of it. My ship should have came in, right? In an hour, right? How much more time on? Got 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's a long 3 minutes. Okay, so one of the things that I was sitting there and I was bringing up is if we go through and we look at let's go. It's not here. We had. There you go, Living Lightning. It shows right here with the Living Lightning that the base damage is this. And the attack speed and how much it is and everything. Jolt through an enemy causing chain lightning damage. So the base damage is this and it's lightning damage. So what happens is any jewels that I add for minions need to be flat lightning damage because there's no conversion going on. So it'll benefit more from me going with a ghastly eye jewel. So if I get a ghastly eye jewel and the ghastly eye jewel, if the ghastly eye jewel says, where is it? Do I got a ghastly in here? So if I take this ghastly eye jewel for an example, I take that ghastly eye jewel and all this other stuff that's not supposed to be in here. What am I using? Oh, Wave of Conviction. I moved Wave of Conviction so I have less drain. Okay. So if I have a ghastly eye jewel and I go with the ghastly eye jewel, I strip it, and then I go here and right there. So it says minions deal fire damage. That's extra damage, but it's not going to be the best benefit for this build. This build, what I want to see is I want to see it say Oh, I gotta take that.
At the edge of the world, where even the king might not hear you. No, too risky.
So we gotta strip it because the reason why I said I gotta keep that was because it had one of the mods like that. That's it right there. Minions deal lightning damage. That's a terrible one, but that's what we'll be looking for. We'll be looking for minions deal lightning damage. Minion regeneration does nothing for us. That would be a better one. That's a tier 3. See if we can get something out of it. Oh. And I get fractured for cheap? Yeah, you could. But it was a tier 3, so I really wasn't worried about it. Oh, you talking about the other thing that I got. By the lightning damage fracture. I thought about that before. Watch it. Minions deal. Get that. And then do. Ten divs. Let's see if we can find one that's where is it? Find one that's a magic. See if we can find any of those with a magic. So there you go. 3 divines, 50 C, 50 C, 1 divine, 15 C. Yeah, you can get that's a P3 though. Yeah, most of them are going to be expensive. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, all of it's crap. Hold up. Before I do anything, let me get rid of some stuff. Pull that back out. But you understand what I'm saying. You're gonna be looking for a specific thing for the build. Pull that one. That's gonna go there. Let's go over here and get this garbage. Let's get the garbage.
Hail.
Garbage pickup. So all of these ones, we might as well go ahead and call them all garbage.
We haven't got any. What have you got? Honest. Not bad, not bad. I see ya. Hail. We'll get to it right away.
Now this one is not a bad one.
That much, but when it comes. What do you need?
T2 fracture for 25C. Hey.
Oh, hello there.
How much money do I got? I got 170, so I could do it. Oh. Oh no, it's a good statement. Don't get me wrong, it's a good statement. And then what you do is just trade and do no more than 50C. And we got to get rid of corrupted because we don't like corrupted items. Not in that, not at this this level. Corrupted, no. Let's go ahead and go back to any. That out. Gonna strip it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna so this is actually worth, that's worth actually trying to regal that. Cause that's a T1, just in case y'all didn't know. That's a T1 attack and cast speed on a T2 lightning increase. You regal it, we get a little fire damage. Throw something on it, get blind attacks. That's okay. It's not something I really would look for, but it would accept. It's acceptable. Now, one of the things that we just realized is we have I thought I had stored one. Oh, I didn't store it. Okay. So what I have to do is I'm gonna have to go here, go into belts. I'm gonna grab this. Nope, I don't grab that one. I gotta grab a belt and convert it. I'm gonna grab the gluttony belt. We got an ancient orb. We're just gonna do it. Bam. Oh, that's terrible. Cool. It's an oblivion. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh, good. Local.
All right, so what I'm doing is I'm looking to see exactly which ones we have I think we could do this one. Let's see here. This one is saying that it needs 84,000 or we need 16,000. And we got enough. We got enough. So we would do 17,000. That's good. Then we need 48 org. Nope, don't have it. And 24 Zamp. Oh, got it. Don't have enough Crimson. Don't have enough Corn and Zamp. Now, this used to be good. Actually, these days, none of this is good. And I'm not generating enough ore. That's the problem. I'm not generating enough ore. I gotta get into doing maps and stuff like that, generating ore, because that's what gets you currency is ore now. Ore gets you currency, and food gets you other stuff that's not worth it. Alright, so we just gonna go ahead and just cancel this, and we just gonna go on about our business. We're not ready for it yet. We're not ready for it. All right, we're almost to the point where we're gonna get a. Come on. go. Go back in. So we're gonna get out of the campaign today. Gotta be 9 days in the campaign. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Oh, and Sucker Man, thanks for reminding me about that. Trying to do the gym. It's okay to backseat in this game. I thought I had it tagged saying that you could backseat also, so I'm not really worried about you saying, "Hey, I didn't mean to backseat." No, not a bad thing. This game is so complicated, it's kind of hard to remember all the things anyway. I might as well go ahead and use some of this.
You return from... Remember.
If innocent, it is good to see them before. Remember, humanity needs us.
Let's go, let's go. Okay, so now we get to put another one in. So there we go. Look at this right here. We're gonna get, and then we're gonna do cult leader that gives us another 35. There we go. So like I was saying, I'm only running it this way because I am trying to learn what I'm gonna need to be able to survive and do what I need to do with this build. If you were running this build normally, you would just go level up using the Guardians, the standard Guardian way with Absolution until you get to a higher level. Soon as you get to the higher level, and you get really as soon as you get into maps and you get around about 70, then buy all the pieces of gear that you're gonna need for this build and convert. And so that's what you would do, is normally just level it up, Guardian, get to about 70, then rotate over from Absolution to where you need to be, like I said. And so now I have the chance to put on this chest piece. So what we have to do now is get the chest piece colored correctly. And it should actually help us. We'll take less damage because we're getting shocked. We're getting shocked with the current configuration. With this on, we won't get shocked anymore. So we definitely have issues. We just got to get those issues taken care of. So we need 2 reds, 4 blues. There you go. So we'll put Herald of Living Lightning, Infernal, minion damage, damage on full health, and multi-strike. Now we're gonna take a lot less damage. We should be taking a lot less damage because we're no longer will be able to shock ourselves into submission. Because pretty much that's what we've been doing. Oh, I got to do that too. Every day. All right, so this also will increase our, get us a nice, beautiful amount of damage output. So let's see here. We got to do here.
You own not.
Then got that. And then that.
What was that?
And then that.
Take care.
Oh, I'm gonna do this. Did I do anything? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Okay, back to 10. All right. Faith over fear. That's 35% increase. So, here we go. So actually we can get rid of Wave of Conviction after we get this node right here. Because we don't need nearby enemies. No, that's gonna be too close. Wave of Conviction still needed because it's a distance. So let's go here. Apply. Now we have one thing that we've got to get, which is here. This one. Put that there. All right, so we'll put 1 point into this as soon as we can. My aura skills. What aura skills? That's why we removed this one. All right. We're good. We're good. Okay. Take over fear every day. Where am I going? Ah, wrong spot. Wrong. This is not the first. This is not the first level. The first, this is Act 10, not Act 5. Hold up, let me look at my build. I think I got a issue I didn't think about. Oh, not a problem. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I might actually do that, but it does mess with my configuration a little bit. So I just realized in my configuration, and it didn't show up in POB at the time. It doesn't show up in POB at the time is your auras are disabled. So that. So minions have herald skills. Minions from herald skills deal 25% more damage. Your aura skills are disabled. So that is a problem because I was actually using 2 aura skills in the build, and the 2 aura skills that I was using is determination, clarity, things like that. Can't use those things in this build because guess what? It gets disabled if I put this node in place. So I'm gonna continue down the path of putting things in place. I just don't know if I just, from what it sounds like, I'm not gonna be able to use what I thought I was gonna be able to use, which means I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. This is why you experimentally build things. If I'd have used it, if I'd have put this POB out there, it would have been a problem. Hold up. That was I love you and I'm so jealous of you. I'm trying hard to figure out something with my gems. And I just had to brag about you and our POE friends who know what they are doing in the game. I don't know what I'm doing in the game. I just said that I got problems. That makes me even feel worse. People think I know what I'm doing. I just pointed out that I screwed up because POB doesn't let me know that it stopped work, that those things don't work. I was counting on that determination and the other thing. As you can see, my damage that I'm taking from self-damage is not as much as it used to be. Get rid of shock, boy. Almost there. Trying to get a little more experience before I run into that doggone boss room. And my ad is being so persistent. ADD is being so persistent. I steal a cookie from a mountain if you kill me in the ice. Oh well, let's just go.
Rest now, my brother. God shall
All
be
right,
with
let's
you.
get them class boots. All right, there we go.
Excellent. Find advice. For freedom.
May,
Yes. For freedom.
may humanity.
Well, aren't you capable and accomplished? Hello there, Exile.
Hello.
Go.
Yes. Remember, we do this.
There we go. Now, what I need to do at this time, just in case y'all figured it out, we gotta go to do a we gotta do some aspirant trials. This is gonna be funny, cause I don't see how we're gonna survive these. But hey, let's go ahead and try.
Justice will prevail. The weary traveler draws close to the essence of empire. It must be shared equally amongst all its citizens. You are condemned. You were born for this. The sovereign liege leaves but a husk for its descendants.
I don't know if I want to go that route. I gotta go that way. Oh, I hate these people. Oh, come on. Really? Now I gotta go all the way back. Not that one. Hold up. It might be this way. It might be this way. That's the one we needed right there. Innocent. Innocent. Just got a poem next to it. Let's see if we guessed right. No, I guessed wrong. Told you I guessed wrong.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. It is the to entertain powers the sultans look to the other way round. Are you a martyr? Fine, a goddess. What ambition? Sweep the trappings of past emperors aside. Make your empire.
Do-do-do. I should mess with Are We Dead Yet and be like, hey, guess what? They're coming out with a new PoE 2. Like, are we dead yet? We're playing our PoE doo-doo. It's gonna be awesome. I hope this is not one of those ones where the only way you can get past is
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep the throne is the most.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this one done. Then we add in the other one.
Show me your resolve. You are free.
Really?
There we go, and we're gonna go right here. Ding. Now, normally, what I would do is, and this is where my problem comes in. So inside of what you want to call it? I can't think of the name of it. POADB. All right, so sure. We're short on 10 dexterity, 10 strength, 3 dexterity. Let's switch this back though, because I want to test something. All right, so this is where my problem comes in, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it out. So we have all these things that we have up and running, right? Where the failure comes in is if I put this in place, it got rid of my aura that I was running right here. It disables them, and that's not a bad thing. It just means that it's disabled. But inside of POB, it doesn't disable it. It stays enabled. It stays enabled, which is a problem. Because my defenses are not even as high as I expected them to be, because determination will no longer function. And you can't, you can't do anything about it. So let's just go ahead and switch over to IE configuration. So see, all these things so petrified blood isn't an aura. Is it considered an aura? It's not considered an aura. It's just a buff. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull the aspects up, because that might be the way to keep some survivability. Because this is crazy. All right. Aspect of the avian. Chance to do double damage. Minions have chance to do double damage. Increase critical strike chance. Increase that. This might be the way what we need right there. The aspect of the crab. Because it's an aspect. It's not actually for what it sounded like. This is where the key is. It sounded like it's an aspect, not an aura. My problem is any aura has just been turned off. All right, so what I'm trying to do right now, just FYI, is I'm trying to find something for defense that will not that will work with that particular node. Onslaughts and all this other stuff is good. All right, so let's look for aspect of the, what was it? Aspect of the crab. Aspect of the crab. So that's what we're looking for. We're gonna switch back over. We're gonna look for aspect of the crab. Hold up, before we do that, let's go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do. Oh, that won't work either. Oh, I just thought about it. Aspect of the crab won't work either. Cause I'm self hitting. Crab barriers is not gonna work. It generates a crab barrier every 0.5 seconds. Grant physical damage reduction for every crab barrier the player has. All crab barriers are lost when the player takes physical damage from a hit. Only one aspect skill can be active at a time. Oh no, that would actually save me from being taken physical hits, which would fix my physical problem. Because I'm taking lightning damage. I'm taking lightning damage from the other thing, so yeah. I think that would work. Okay, so I can do aspect of the crab. So now what I have to do is figure out how to get aspect of the crab. I might have to put it on a ring. I might have to put it on a ring. Well, let's do this first. Let's do this first. Let's figure out what we're gonna do first here. Let's just figure some stuff out. Okay, we're gonna take let's take Winter Orb. We're gonna transfigure. Hopefully we'll get something good. Kinetic Rain Impact. I'll take that one. All right, so someday I'm gonna see in my hand. Leave from my stress. I just want to leave from my. Oh, what happened? There we go. I was wondering what was going on. I hit the wrong button, and all of a sudden, the aspect changed because I think my hand hit the thing. Okay, so what we're looking for right now is we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find aspect of the crab. I'm gonna change this to count. I can't take it for the necklace. That's a given. Can't replace Sapples. Can't have the body armor change. I can get it on a belt. The belt might be the best way to go. Before I just got back home. All right, let's see if there. I don't think there is one, but is there a ring? There we go. Understand. Oh. Only 15 items. There we go. That's now we're getting close to what we need right there. 20C. All right, not enough. Oh, hold up, wrong one. There we go. Oh, that's way out of it. Way more expensive than what I got. See what my wife want. It might take you a couple of hours, me a week. Don't get too worked up. Your IT brain is 110% on projects. I'm free to watch hours cool shows. All right, so see what that was is that's telling me that I was getting time. It's getting close to time where she wants me to come to the bedroom. She wants me to lay down. So if we do this, it gives us a little bit of, but it gives us the defense, physical defense, which is what we need. We need physical defense. The lightning and energy shield. Let's go ahead and just do this. It's just money. It's just money. If it ain't right, it ain't right. This don't work no more. There we go. So I'm short 10 strength. I'm short 10 strength. And let's figure out what my wife has just said. Yeah, Sucker Man just said something that's funny too. He said, gives you a reason to keep playing if it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong. It's wrong. Look, dude. Look, POB lied to me. That's what it is. It lied to me. I'm gonna pull this out. Put that in. There we go. Now I'm solid. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but this what happened was, I think this will work. I think it'll work. Hold up. I got one more thing to do though. We gotta do one more of these. So I got crab. I got the crab up. Conductivity is a thing. This goes there. We can put that as that. We don't have I can use well, hold up. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's go ahead and get the labyrinth done. Get our next one. So our next one, just FYI, our next one is going to be this one. Because I think the regeneration and the removal of the curses is going to be way more important now for this build than anything. I was going to go this route, which is attacked recently, you get nearby enemies, and you get better block chance and stuff like that. But I'm really thinking this regeneration life is gonna be so much needed. So needed. Now let's see if I'm gonna take a ton of damage because of my modification, because I lost one of my rings that gave me a really good leech. All right, looks like we got some stuff going. From short time I watched you, I would recommend bleed immunity as soon as possible. I don't need no bleed immunity. Why would I need that? We live on the what's it called? We live on the I can't even think of that. We live on the wild side. We live on the wild side. Bleed immunity. Ah. All right, sucker man. I got one thing to say. You don't like living on the wild side?
The essence of an empire must be shared equally amongst all its citizens.
See if he says anything. He's right. I definitely need to put bleed immunity on my build.
You are inexhaustible. The sovereign leech leaves but a husk for its descendants.
You've been hanging out with All We Did Yet too much. You're trying to have that hardcore thrill. Yeah, it seems like it. It does seem like it. Woo! Look at that. I will say the following. Aspect of the crab is working out. I lost my determination, but aspect of the crab definitely is doing its job. Every so often I take a physical hit and the aspect disappears. So if you look at it, I'm at 10 right now, right? Oh, there's a golden door. I hate golden doors. All right, my wife is trying to tell me something in the middle of a lab, so let me try to figure this out. Okay, so she said after looking at my other character, with minions, I'm back to square one. Oops. So what happened with my wife? Just FYI. Okay, so I make the builds, right? And I give them to my wife. Now what she does is she will make unilateral decisions about her build. And this unilateral decision removes all DPS and survivability. You think I'm lying? She will do things like, she'll put a herald of, what you want to call it? She'll put a holy relic on a character that doesn't do any melee. She will do things like that, and then she'll be like, I don't understand why I'm not doing any DPS or why I'm dying. And I'm like, but baby, I would have never done that. And she's like, no, you built this character. And I'm like, no, you changed this character on your own. You made decisions.
Gold is the most liberating of metals.
You know, and that's what be killing me. She be making decisions. She'll be making decisions, and I'll be like, why did you make that decision? And it's like, oh, of course, I went down the side that had the... Yeah, but she'll make a unilateral decision to change her character and then be like, oh, I gotta figure out how to get this thing to work, and I'm dying, you know, and she'll be like, I can't even do tier 6 maps, and I'm like, how can you not do tier 6 maps? I know I made that build more to be able to do tier 6 maps. At least minimum tier 6 maps.
Emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain is only as efficient as those he
All right, let's go, let's go.
Are you a martyr? Such a resilience. My 3 lieutenants remain.
But she'll do that constantly. Now, I'm gonna have to go up there and fix her characters one of these days. But the reason why I have not fixed her characters is she's gonna have to learn. She's gonna either have to learn to leave them alone or accept that when she messes up, because she, you know, and don't get me wrong, if she wants to change her character, she can. I have no problems with that. But me going back and fixing the same character over and over again is where I got problems. There we go. In a war show, in the back row. Don't fix it now.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those.
Now I might have to do mom on this one to give myself a little bit of extra survivability.
Are you a martyr?
don't fix it. Don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. Oh God. Hey. In the war show. Don't fix it. That's my motto. Armageddon brand of volatility or this kinetic fusillade of detonation. Wave your wand to create multiple hovering short period of time. Blah 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 blah. What's the difference between this one? Fusillade of detonation. Sorry, quick. What is the difference? Unlike the original, the transfigured version has lower damage effectiveness, higher mana cost, slower attack speed, and projectiles do not chain. It summons more projectiles with each cast, has increased maximum number of hovering projectiles, deals more damage per projectile fired in sequence, and larger explosion radius. Quality grants additional projectiles fired per cast instead. Ah. Okay, got it. I'll take that one. I'm gonna put that inside of a trap. See how that works with a trap. All right. So we have now gotten everything we needed to, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of the campaign. I know it's terrible. We've been kind of running around doing the campaign for a while. And I was gonna do not Searing Exarch today. I really was. But I really want to get this to the end. I got this to the point and I'm like, oh, it's almost there. Let me just work this out.
I shall be honored to fight by your side.
Now you'll notice that this particular build, or this particular thing,
This
here we go.
I shall strike you down.
Come on, come on. You see how fast this when I remember I need to get my guys up. Ah. Already to the corner. There we go. So now it's all about equipping this guy and getting this guy doing maps. As soon as we can equip the guy and get this guy doing maps, we're good. This is it. He's done.
By the
So I got 2 points that came up from that. Let's go ahead and get them 2 points in place. I don't need that because let's just go ahead and get this one and that one. All right, so we got that. And then let's go ahead and get to the, let's sail out of Oriath. To sail to Oriath or from Oriath, whatever you want to call it. So let's get to my hideout. All right, slash. Let's clear this. We want movement speed. We want life. We want cold. We want fire. Because what's going to happen is let's look at the defense. Right now, this is our defense right now. All right, we got to get something. We got to get replacements. So where we're going to get those replacements is going to be in our boots, our gloves, our belt. The helmet's going to be replaced, so we can't even worry about the helmet. The helmet's going to get replaced. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get the best we can in these things. And so what we want is we want 90 here. We want at least 30 and at least 30 minimum. Oh, hold up. We want to make like that. Let's see what we got. There's over 4,000 results for this. 4,000 results. That means we got things a little too low, but we can change things. What we're going to be looking for, since we have lost the ability to actually use energy shield. Kind of in our situation, we're gonna go. We want at least. We can say we'll do this. That way we can get 2 tones. So that takes us down to 100 and something, right? So let's see. We don't want corrupted. Get rid of corrupted because we don't want corrupted stuff. There you go. That takes us down to 291 matched. All right. So let me show y'all something else. If you do total elemental and don't put anything in there, you can actually just click on total elemental and it will pull up the best ones that you can get. Highest total elemental resistances. Now, what we want to do also is we want to get something that's in our price range. Now, when I say inside of our price range, we don't want to spend too much money on these things. Let's go ahead and go to 30, and that should bring us all the way down to bam. That's the cheapest thing that we can get. It gives us 70 elemental resistances. It gives us fire, cold, movement speed 30, stun block recovery, which is we don't want to get stunned anyway, and 97 health. That's the best boot we can get at this time for our particular configuration. Now, that is the current. Now what we can do is we can just say remove that and then do search again and see what we can get. Look at that, 15C for this boot. This boot has better fire, better resistance, better health, and you know, overall it has better out. And it's using fire and cold, and it's only 15C. It is straight armor, which, hey, that's actually not that bad of a deal. So let's, if we're looking at it, we're gonna lose 11 energy shield anyway. Oh, and it's gonna lose some intelligence. I'm not worried about it. We can, dexterity is what we lost. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this for 15C. Oh. I forgot about that. We have a problem in our search. And the problem in our search is we are not high level. We got to put a 69 level in maximum. Do a search. So this one is the best one we can get. It got all resistances in 30. And it's got armor evasion, which is actually pretty good as well. So let's go ahead and pull that one. That's the best boot we can get. Okay. So it's got all suffixes, and the prefix is the only thing that it doesn't have. So with the prefixes, we can get a 100% chance to avoid being frozen, which is good. We could also do regenerate life. I like the 100% chance of not being frozen. Go ahead and throw that on there. 100% chance of not being frozen. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a 4. 4 sockets. And then what we're gonna do is make this a 4 links. We're gonna add in some 2 blue. So it's got 2 blue, 2 red. The 2 blue, we're gonna do that and energy leech, because that's just the way it is. Summon Golem is gone. We're pretty much not even gonna be able to deal with Summon Golem. So defenses. Now we have perfect on our lightning resistance. We don't need lightning resistance anymore. We don't need lightning resistance anymore. We need fire and cold over everything else. And we're gonna need to put that on the gloves. And if you notice, that's gonna affect everything. We're now short 22 strength and 29 dexterity. Now some of this can be taken care of by, we can pull these out and put in some of the things that we need to do. There you go. Now we're short 2 strength. We're still short dexterity though. Now we always knew we were going to be short on dexterity no matter what we did. We were going to be short on dexterity no matter what we did. All right. So what we're going to do what we're gonna do to compensate for that dexterity loss is we're gonna try to find a way to add dexterity. So this only got 2 suffixes, but it already has dexterity on it. All right. And we can't replace it due to the fact that it is giving us our crabs. It's giving us the crab configuration. So what we need to do is we need to get our dexterity up. So on the gloves, we're gonna have to try to be more specific. We still need to have a requirement of 69 for that. We're gonna want dex. We're gonna want life. We're gonna want fire. We're gonna want cold. And we're gonna put this as a glove. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do total elemental. With our life, we're not gonna go so bad on life because we're gonna, we'll do 90 and see how many we got. Down to 1,000 just by doing 90. And we're gonna do 80 for total. We're gonna get rid of the corrupted stuff because we don't want corrupted. Okay, so that takes care of everything down to 400 total. This is 67, 51 for that. And this got 50 decks. This got 50 decks. This is actually probably going to be the best thing we can get. It's the best thing we can get. It's going to cost us a div. It's gonna cost us a div, but it's the best option we have. It's fully loaded though. That's where the problem is. This is fully loaded. If we can find one that's not fully loaded, I probably would be a little bit more happy. But from what it looks like, that's probably going to be the best one we can get. It's a fully loaded glove. It's going to cost us 1 div. Gives us 50 dexterity, which takes care of our dexterity problem immediately. Dex is, that's covered. So I'm gonna spend that div because we did actually get a div in Not sure if you missed my last message, but why would do you not care about lightning resistance? The reason why I didn't care about lightning resistance is because mostly I have everything that's going to cover for lightning resistance. So if I can get this back online, you'll notice that my lightning defense will go back up. I got to get my strength increase to get this covered again. I'm short 2. As soon as I do that, my lightning resistance goes right back up to maximum. And so I really wasn't worried about lightning. I'm worried about the other ones, getting the other ones high enough that I can actually not get hit. You know, I'm sorry, I didn't see it when it came in, dude. But yeah, that's the reason why. Is because I'm like, I need something else. So let me get this taken care of. 4 sockets. Oh, let me do this. I'm gonna do the old trick. Hold up. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way, guys. Craft. Take it to 2. Take it to 4. 2, 4. Really? That's it. And link it. That was a waste though. Alright, so now we gotta get that strength thing taken care of. As soon as we can get the strength thing taken care of, we're good. We're back into a golden format. All right, put that away. Strength, I need strength. Okay, so we might be short on fire. We might be short on fire. I'm going to remind you too that you can resist swap on items with the horticulture bench or horticraft bench. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good thing to remind somebody. I'm gonna pull this. Put my there, because I will be going here and going across. You know what I'm doing is I'm pulling DPS to get my gear configured a little bit. So everything should be up. That should give us short on fire. Like I said, I thought we were gonna be short on fire. I knew it. Short on fire by 4%. Is a good point to grab in the tree until you save up some cash dollars. Practical application. Let's see here. Where is that located? I'm not seeing it. Top middle of the tree. Right there. Okay. Gotcha. I see it. I need sleep. Yeah, it's glowing. I can see it now. Glowing like a mug. Okay, so. I could pull this. These two. I'll lose 20% increased minion damage, but that will cover my slight loss. I could also do this. Give me 12 resistance to everything. And let me check my tree just to make sure. That gives me strength and dexterity though, as well as 10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This gives me strength and dexterity increases as well. All right, that will give me That'll get me. My defense is all taken care of. I should be able to run maps. I should be able to run maps now. Now, if I can get back into this like I had before, I'll be able to get some of my chaos resistance back up. But so let's just go ahead and say, hey, let's see what a map looks like. We're gonna jump to a tier 3 just because we can. Do I still need those small strength nodes? I'm not gonna get rid of them because I'm gonna need them anyway. Because I'm gonna be putting a point into here and a point into here eventually. I'm gonna be putting points into here, 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 over here, down to this node, and grabbing these nodes in here as well. So removing them, I could remove them, but it doesn't hurt because I'm already pathing that direction. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna test it right now to see what damage I got, and if the damage is really messed up, yeah, I'll pull it out and switch. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. So let's go ahead and say we're gonna do a tier 3 map. What tier 3 maps that are good? Let's do tier 3 Atoll. That's always a good one. Yeah, he is like the greatest thing. He is the greatest thing. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got.
Into a dream.
Oh, never mind. I forgot. I gotta turn those things on or I won't be able to do any damage. Round and round and wait for the explosion. Yeah. Currently, yeah, that is pretty much what's gonna happen. But I did put some things on this map I really, my DPS is about to increase, about to almost double in just a second. So I'm gonna show you why. Oh no, that's 84. It requires 84. That's right. It requires 84. So this, where was it? We can go right here to get our DPS back. It's 84. I need to get that little thing on. This is not gonna work because I don't have enough DPS to keep the tree alive. It's just experience for now. Yeah, running beyond on this was not necessarily the best thing to do, but hey, it gives me an idea of my survivability at least. Ooh, ooh. That hurt. Survived it though. Them crab butt barriers actually are pretty nice. I lost the ability to use determination, but that crab barriers thing actually came in handy. Aspects. That's it's not that bad. I gotta get the DPS up a little bit, but it's not as bad.
Approach, challenger.
So one of the things that'll make this better is running overcharge. Ah. What is that dude's resistances? Oh, he's got life regen. Oh my gosh. Finally he died. Wow. That life regen hurt. I would like to point out that was a difficult fight, people. That was a difficult fight. And it was only difficult for multiple reasons. One of the reasons it was difficult was because he had life regen and the other guy, and then my DPS was split up between the two until I got the other guy gone down. And when I got the other guy down, then hey, things started working out a little bit better, but still. I thought there was a guy over here I was supposed to kill. He's toast, and I got one down here on the right hand side. Should be another guy somewhere down here. Told you. There is no reason for me to kill this guy. I just want you to know that. I just want him dead. Some humbling sound outside my window. Tuning down.
You're there. Finally. What is your...
Never let me down.
Slaughter them all.
Gotta love Beyond, baby. Never let me down. That's right, increases. That increases my DPS right there. Get them, boys, get them. Don't be afraid of the beyond monsters. They're just beyond monsters. Another one dead. There we go. Kill them all. Kill them all. I forgot about that. Let's go. Let's go. Get him! Get him! Get him! I'm just having fun right now, guys. I'm gonna have to straighten this out. There's a couple of things I need to do. Yes, a culling strike would be great, and you are correct. Do you know exactly where I'm going to get it from? Hey, there's two things that are going to be really awesome for this build, and I need to get those in place. All right, so this is where we're gonna get a little bit of DPS for this build, and it's actually pretty interesting. We have the ability to do it right here, and what I mean by that is we got to change the coloring on this to add one green and another blue. And the reason why we're adding another blue is we want to put overcharge in place. So that will give us more shocking, and when we get more shock and everything like that, shocked enemies you kill explode, etc. So we're gonna have to get that. The second thing that we're gonna need to do is we're gonna have to do the glove, add the little thing which spreads shock to other. There's either it's eater or searing, where you can spread shock. We need to figure out how to do that. Get that on there. Last but not least is we're gonna have to go ahead and get so yeah, let's go ahead and start what we need to do, right? Let's just get that done. So we're gonna go here, close that, take that down to 2 seconds, 3 seconds. There you go. Take it to 4 seconds. There you go. That's it. Link it back to 4. Boop. Put that back in place.
Hail, Godslayer.
So what we're gonna purchase is we're gonna purchase the if I could get it to spell right. So right here, overcharge. Supported skills have 50% chance to shock. You got 25% less damage, but supported skills act like they do 500% more. So that actually is going to help out our DPS. The other thing that we had talked about, which is going to help us, is Culling Strike. That will help us knock and kill things so that we don't have to worry about getting, that type of stuff. So that takes care of that one. We're good there. one of the things that we can do.
Godslayer.
I gotta go get that lady back into my hideout. Remind me to do that later. But right now, that takes care of everything. That kind of gets us where we need to be. I think that's going to help us out. We can go back in and check it inside of this area because we got mobs already there.
I'm sorry. I'm just coming to say hi.
Yep, no problem.
We didn't die, man. You must die.
I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have been mad. Hey, I was in a dangerous situation.
Just say hi.
Oh, I'm about to go to bed.
Oh, hang on and watch me. That's perfect.
Yeah, I know you sent a message. I didn't forget you. Oh
No.
crap! Time passed faster than I expected. Hey, it's you sent that at earlier than 10, and it's now 10:30. So
No.
yeah.
'Cause you were upset about some gyms not working. I'm like,
Yes,
look, blah.
yes.
I saw that little, don't overstress it. We can hang out and watch TV. I don't mind.
So that Cullen strike definitely was something that we needed to get in place, and it helps out when things get down, as well as the shock has helped out a lot too. Hey, I still need to get that bleed configuration. They're not like us. They're not like us. All right, so that's it. That's it for tonight, guys. The Bleed Pantheon for you now would work. So you talking about Bleed? Where's the one for Bleed? Damage. You talking about the Soul of Akari, or you talking about that other one that? The Corrupted Blood one was right here.
Look.
Oh, yes. I forgot to tell Ari did
Oh my
yet.
God, it smells good.
I know he's not watching because it's late his time.
It's good.
But are we dead yet? I do have all the skills by Honor Ray. We can now start reading.
And it smells so good.
And we will read this and then we will review it within 2 weeks. All right. Okay, guys, I'm out of here because I got to get going. Thank you for watching, and thanks for everybody for being here. Thank you, and I will hope to I hope this helps you in your quest for ultimate power. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.
So is the name of the author Honor Ray or?